All right, night number 5 of the new patch. It's time for us to see how things scale up. The idea is that the nights are supposed to be more difficult. If things are working as anticipated, the night should be more difficult. Actually, hold on. So we should run to here, get ourselves tossed, and then. Oh, I thought we picked up. I thought we picked up a multi-hit on Gurundir. I guess not. I guess not. Now, if we come over here, can we just like make it so there's one less hunter in the mix? I should get contaminate going. That was lazy. Okay. Sweet. Okay. I'm feeling good about what we got going on here. How I see it is it's a huge nerf to the occasional plan of 0 to 7 heat and get to use explosion on the same turn. But if it's not an occasional plan, it's easy to build up and maintain heat at an optimal level. It's interesting. That is an interesting take. I'm going to need to think, and we're going to need to do a bit more science. But like, I do feel like early game especially, the only time that I felt really great about the cannon was when I was getting those explosions off. Like the explosions were very impactful. This guy right here. Okay, so it's not really free stuns, per se. Unfortunately. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, the elite is here. There's an elite in the mist. I see now. All right. Again, forgot to use Contaminate. I'm not thinking of that hero. This hero's gear is making it very hard for me to think about them the way I probably should be. Given they have so much armor, I think the 4 mana here to secure that kill is worth it. What's the worst we can hit you for? 259 on a crit? Okay, we won't do that. And then we're going to be a little careful that this guy doesn't immediately come in and blast us. Hey! Shout out to Sweden, Stanko. Thank you so much for swinging by and giving me a shout out and letting me know where you're hailing from. We have a lot of European viewers. It's really awesome. Really, really awesome. Okay, what's your deal? You have regeneration and 3,000 hit points. A mere 3,000 hit points. All right, so who's doing what for us? This looks like a pretty good grape shot blast, so maybe we start out with that. And then... I guess that's okay. That was not a super impressive turn. And then I guess on our way out, we can probably just like poke it down a couple more. Okay, now over here. I'm just going to clean up a few of the baddies here. I think we're probably just going to do our standard snare up on him. Okay. Now you have volatile. I'll toss this out. We'll see where it goes. I'm actually not too mad at that. Why can't I get a shot off? I guess it's just... Alright, would have liked to have finished that guy off, but I guess he's not in yet, so potentially not the end of the world. Okay, do those. Second elite Ripper hiding in the mist. Where? I don't see... we don't see it on the edge yet, right? You're just observing that it is destined to be here. Or I misunderstood. Right. Yes. It is coming, but we have not seen it. Oh, it's a Lancer, not a Ripper. There you have it. There you have it. Rippers, when are Rippers not energetic? That's the real question. All right, this is a great little semi-contained propagate. Epidemic working against us as always, but what can you do? Lancer is tier 3. I thought it was a tier 2 enemy. Rippers aren't tier 2, are they? Rippers and Lancers are the same tier, I believe. Maybe I'm incorrect about that though. This does 106. All right, so we can eliminate you. Eliminate you. So those don't need to be targeted anymore. And then I think if I just walk out just a little bit this way, hopefully we can just... Okay. Ripper's gonna need to put in some work on the Ripper next time, for sure. We incidentally There's a temptation to blow up the runestone if I can get a shot at it. That temptation was very short-lived. I pulled the trigger on that one without thinking too hard about it. But Mana Collector is just barely keeping our heads above water, unfortunately. Okay. Good enough. But that'll help us out a lot with the Elite Lancer. That was my thinking. Oops, I definitely let that Ripper get a little closer than I meant for it to. But the Ballistas have our back. Okay, we're keeping hunters under control, which is always good for business. A little torn about this Elite Ripper. It does have a lot of HPs. I think I'll toss one of these here, and we'll just see where it decides to go. We may just end up running away from the Elite Ripper. I'm not entirely sure that we're going to be able to do much to it. We also have the Elite Lancer here, too. Is this going to do a little or a lot? If we get some crits, this might get there. Yeah, we're definitely going to eat the panic from him, because we are not going to make it. Barring some truly exceptional stuff. Actually, how close are you? Oh, I can't be bothered to do the math. I think one slow death won't get you there. And oh, all right, we got him. Cool. So tier 3 enemies are Guardians, Boomers, Claws, Lancers, Rippers, Accursed, and Harplings on this map specifically. Right, so we got a Ripper and a Lancer, and you were saying it was going to be 2 Rippers. So that tracks, doesn't it? Okay, I think that was good enough. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, now I understand. Got it. I do believe that those tiers in Lustrous are not map specific, are they? I think the tiers are the tiers, if I recall correctly. I think I'm gonna do this. I think we're safe enough now, but our panic is beyond saving. So I am going to accept that maybe we just need to recoup some mana here, and I just need to poke some folks down. And maybe that's the case. Maybe I'm underestimating the enemies that we currently have. Oh, that was exactly the wrong way for that to happen. I messed that up quite badly. But yeah, poison is good. Don't poison plus opportunism. You know, it's not the best. It's not gonna blow the doors off like some other builds, but it's a very competent, passable build. Low panic nights is a luxury that these mages don't deserve. Could not agree more. Could not agree more. I think I will, just to get this Ripper extra good, I'm gonna do that before I spread that so that it gets the snare too. But Centipedes does shockingly good work. It has a nice opportunism modifier. Not to be underestimated. Yeah, so that guy's not getting in anymore. We're a little, I guess we can do an Armageddon right now. See how much mana we can get back from that. Well, that capped us at the 10 that we needed. I don't see any, we didn't miss any hunters, but we are, yes, this is the perfect example. Like, a rocket jump would be great right now if we had, I mean, I guess I can do this one, but if we had overheat already. But we get overheat right after that, which, yeah, I think that's a significant breakpoint. Like, we would have gotten a lot more damage out of that turn if we had hit overheating a little sooner. Again, at some point we're going to need to remember that guy is a sadist, and that's the thing that we need to do, but... so, on conclusion, it's good to bait Harpies into the Haven on this map. Yeah, I would say so, because Harpies being undodgeable and Ballistas being... Or, Harpies having high dodge and Ballistas... like, being undodgeable is a good combination, for sure. That was an unfortunate breakpoint there. This guy. This guy right here. Get got. Okay, and then you can just boop them. Alright, and then you, I guess... might as well have you come up here and do something. Hey, nice egg. How's it going? Welcome on in. Okay. And then as much as we can get from Mana Collector, I think this is the best. I should have definitely procced crit before I did that, but okay. Nonetheless, everybody's looking relatively healthy and happy. The levels are feeling really out of control. 4 mountains, 2 elite corpses feels just like what the doctor ordered. Remind me tomorrow when we play Runenburg to go scav camps. Because it would be a good thing. It would be a good thing. Garundarir, you're a multi-hit hero who's still using a shield. It's shameful. Oh yeah, no, I'll still forget. I'll still forget. That is that is a promise of mine. I solemnly swear to forget. Let's see, what is your poison percentage at, first of all? 352. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. So we have a lot of work to do, including but not limited to getting our 5th hero. Which is going to cost us about 443. Okay. We should get the 2nd level of Shopkeeper's Friend. And then we're gonna have to sell a lot of the goodies that we're getting here. Yeah, we're taking that though. That's for sure. Shower of Blows. I took Perseverance on someone specifically because I was like, maybe we'll Shower of Blows. Yeah, Hannah. How good was it otherwise? 70 health. Oh, Hannah needs health too. Okay. This is lining up well. That Stingy Turtle Charm though. Oof. This is also really good. But I think I'm going to go with this. Because it's more fun. Shield is a multi-hit kinda, but it hits multiple enemies. I mean, that's a very confusing way of saying something that I think is on its best day misleading. But ooh, linen pants are kind of nice. Have you seen the cost of collateral damage metal in comparison to all the others? It's insanely more expensive. Oh, really? That's a super weird side effect. In a lot of cases like that, I'm going to take the Great Axe, even though I don't think we're going to roll it. Smith's Anvil. If we had a defensive hero, I'd grab it, but for now, I think we'll go with something like that. 48 on the pistols, good enough. The temptation is going to be to use a lot of this stuff, but we're not going to be able to. Most expensive item to buy and sell compared to all the other items. How curious. I mean, we do need to try collateral damage again at some point, probably. Now that it's been fixed. 81 is a big grab there. Okay. I think we did okay cash flow wise. Oh, I used to love this gauntlet. 2 skill range is still good. So I will probably buy that if we have money left over. But right now we need to get to 443. That's a lot to have to get to. Let's do some gearing. And see where we end up. Do I go double cannon on Hunna? There's a part of me that thinks that we do. Okay, this is good without being great. We can let that go for full sell value. That can be gotten rid of for full sell value. This was always planned to be sold. Let's sell these and see where we end up. 429. Okay, we're very close now. Sell those and we'll buy our hero. Let's get our next hero out there. Good old Runper. It's 3 skills. All one-handed weapons are 3 skills. Okay, so let's see what are you gonna be when you grow up? If we find a boom metal, we could make them a momentum hero. They have volatile. And they have opportunism. One, 2, 3, 4. So snap can't trigger carnage. Maybe make this our person, and then Hex, Legendary Assassin. No exploit weakness, or no mana collector isn't the end of the world. We'll grab Blessing and Exploit. So this is like a Gauntlet Sadist is the plan. We're gonna try and make that work. I think the Shower of Blows is better put here, so I'm gonna do this. I missed one here. Longer range is good. Let me get 3 of these. I think it's gonna be Hex, Blessing, and I'll go Legendary Assassin. Okay, so we like crit. That's absolutely fine. Action point going up against damage is a little sad. I'm going to try and go through as much of this as I can without that. I will take 1 movement just to make sure that we are movable. Accuracy, we need 1 bump of that. Looking decent. Runper is doing some work here. Got the game a few days ago. Been very helpful to watch your YouTubes. Still learning a lot though. Another anomaly. Welcome on in. Yeah, it's a game that takes some time to master. But I'm glad you're finding it fun. It's a great game. They did a good job with it for sure. Hey, Corehammer. Welcome on in as well. Welcome on in as well. We'll get our propagation damage up a little bit. Multi-hit. I don't think we're doing anything with multi-hit with this hero. This hero is Gauntlet Propagate, so we'll grab those and call it a day. We didn't get a lot of prop bounces to speak of. So let's see. So you... Oh yeah, I took this with the 70 health because I liked it on Hunna for other reasons. That's fine. It's not the end of the world that... We'll give that to Harv for now. You're going to take that. Let's see. We'll give you skill range because you're gauntleting. Harv could use some damage, so we'll give him that. And then Garundarir is going to take that and this. This will go over to Hunna. I'm thinking about doing double cannon on Hunna so we can really get their HP down in a hurry. These linen pants, the stun could be good here. Put that there. You can take those, and then I was thinking about... Nah, we can just give this to someone who doesn't care about the prop bounces, like Harv. Yeah, and then this and this gets sold. All right, let's see where we are cash flow wise. We only just make it to the to this, but I gotta buy it. We gotta start doing science here, so... Runper at least gets a gauntlet, and then... They're gonna be without a second weapon, it looks like. I guess that's just the way the cookie crumbles. We could probably sell enough stuff to get them back the mithril longbow, so we'll probably do that. And then does at least everybody else have 2 weapons? I still feel like you're a little shy on resources here. And we are at 5 people with all 4 sides getting hit. So we'll get a few more ballistas. I'll probably leave corpses out. I don't think there's any way we're not going to be dealing with that. I'm going to put you over here, and then... Harv is still so weird. Does Harv solo aside? Not well. So I think we do this here, and then Harv comes over here, and our poison hero is going to have to solo. Okay. That gauntlet does just look like an armored west. I think autocorrect might have gotten our goat on that one, but we'll see. And then Hana over here is soloing, but is also going to try and gain some health. So we'll see how that goes. But I think a little bit of mana here, a lot of bit of mana there, and I think we're good to go. Here we go. Night number 6. 1 in 5 chance of hunters. Accursed are equally annoying. You're just bad at spelling. So relatively speaking, you're getting about 50% golden materials more per night than before. Okay, that's a good bit of intel. Let's knock those 2 down. Okay, so this is good. At least Hana's going to be able to come over here a bit, and then so I did that strictly because it's time to start overheating. Just up to here. Do the best we can. I'm just trying to get our health down, but it's going to be a very slow process, I fear. How do I get you out of here? Kind of put you in a bad place. All right, we'll just do that, I guess. Okay, so you're going to need to get into the thick of things. So let's see, how do we do here? Okay, so we did not proc Geo, but this will. Okay, so our skill range is plus 24 now. I mean, it's pretty interesting, right? It's pretty interesting. That skill range is pretty mind-blowing. So let's see. So the most important thing here, though, the gauntlet is looking weird. That's for darn sure. Let's see. So if I do this, are we gonna get? Okay, so not even close on this guy. And then you used up all your stuff. You still have some actions, but you're not going to be doing much of anything. Oh, we might be able to get a good transfer. We have to go a little bit this way. But I don't really want to use up Geo Reservoir here. But, well, I guess instead of doing that, then we could snipe shot here. Are you serious right now? You're about to take 2 snipe shots there? Absolutely beyond the pale. All right. I like that you can carry Geo Reservoir over between turns. Yeah, we already got it twisted on the map. It's down here. We got 2 more that just came in. They look like they're standing diagonal next to each other, though. So we might be able to do some propagate shenanigans, see how strong Shockwave is going to be. Yeah, so right now, though, I mean, do we just pop it out? I think we might just drop it. Yeah, let's just see. Let's just see. It has the potential to dead end over here, but ooh, okay. All right. I see you. I see you, you see your Shockwave doing stuff. And we are hitting pretty hard with the Gauntlet. I'm not minding that. Okay. I'm perfectly content with it not getting those kills. Yeah, I'm happy with those guys now wandering in an injured form. Okay, and that looks like we got a good propagate target here, where hopefully this won't go like too far into things. And now you again are not overheating, so I need to go to great lengths to get you to overheat. It's so hard now to whittle down your health. That really is like a legit factor here. Let's see, are we... Okay. This looks good. We get a great... Great something other there, and then I guess... Are you just gonna go around and help? I think we're okay on this side. I'm feeling good about this side. So I'm gonna do something like this. And then we'll hit you with the transfers. And then we can soften up this guy. We'll roll crit because we're not in that much trouble. And then I think... Yeah, at least our heat is at 15 now, so hopefully next turn we'll definitely get a little bit of love. And then am I going to do this? Yeah, why not? Our Gauntlet user certainly has some skill range. And then you can soften up one of the Guardians. Oopsie. So much for the softening, but good enough. Hey, Mats. So we are, that particular hero, we're running Warcry on, and we are trying to whittle our hit points down so that we can, gain more of a damage bonus from Warcry. That's the thinking. So you can see right now, if I grab like a random hero, this hero gained 13% damage. Oh yeah, do you have Blessing? Oh no, did we forget about Blessing? Oh, he doesn't have Blessing. All right. So as we lower our health more and more, which we're gonna continue doing here. Let's see, we'll do that one, we'll do that one. Everyone's gonna be gaining more and more health from, or more and more damage, excuse me, from the hero. So we're gonna keep stacking it up, and you have procced. No, you have not procced. So you need to do 2 more. So this is 2 more. There we go. So now we have 30 range to work with here. God, to everyone who was like complaining about it, I think the new Gauntlet is like a very unique weapon. I'm digging it. I haven't entirely figured out how you're supposed to use it, but like what it should pair well with. But I'm in. I'm in for Gauntlet shenanigans. Yes, it buffs every character. So you can see here, if we go to, where's Warcry? There's Warcry. So the buff value is currently 5% to every hero, which it doesn't sound like a lot right now, but if we get Blessing, those numbers can go up pretty significantly. Let's see, I think... we need to get that guy isolated. We can do that, but that's largely going to be, yeah, we're gonna need we need you to do the work here, and this is going to be still a slow process. Yeah, that took a lot of our turn. But and I think I'm transferring over here. Which means I'm running by these 2 guys. Is that the way I want to do this? Yeah, I think we're going to spend a fair amount. Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah. So I can do a throw here. I really like getting rid of that guy. And then you're out of movement. You have some movement. Why don't we do a transfer here? Does that get you in range for anything? No, it doesn't. What about on this side? Yeah, we can get these 2, I think. Oh, hold on. Not if I walk there. So I'd have to walk out this way. This doesn't seem like too big a risk. Hey, Sam, have a good one. Have a good one. All right. Well, we certainly used everything there was to use there. I hope these Twisted actually, like, run in a little bit. These Twisted have literally not moved. Oh, wait. It's because they have -5 move from the Gauntlet ability. Ah, okay. I have not internalized the fact that the Gauntlet works the way that the Gauntlet works. Okay. This hits 3, so that will get us one of these. Then, yeah, that's a lot of minus move. All right, we gotta be mindful of that. And then I can just cast anywhere I want on the entire map. It's so weird. But yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, so hold on. This guy did not get the movement debuff there. Okay, that's interesting. That makes sense, but it's a little funky. I can definitely see how this is a very costly weapon to utilize now. Gotta be aware of that. Okay, you're still overheating at 15. That's good. We need some more AP so that we can get Hana where they need to go. Okay, but that was good enough. Now you, I think, you're gonna come around the corner, and then we're gonna see what we can do. We definitely need our crit to get going, and we need more multi-hit, clearly. I saw this accursed and I was like, I don't want... Even if it costs us a little extra AP, I'd rather get that sorted. Okay. You can retreat a bit. We're not doing a great job managing panic, but we're also far from in any danger. Have I tried Initiator on Cannon? I could see Initiator being okay on Cannon, just because you only get that one use of Armageddon. So I have not tried it so far. I remain still a little skeptical of Cannon for that end. Also, how much daily health regen do you have? Hana. Because I need you not regenning. What do you got? Got 27? That's not very much. That's good. Just keeping Hana. So okay, they're right on the wound. They're right on the wound threshold, so it might be a good time for us to chill a little bit. Okay, we got Geo Reservoir in 1. I should be using Contaminate for sure. Here's what I think I do. I think I do this to set up a nice propagate line there. And then we'll use this to drop one all the way over here. Oh, that was a terrible pathing on that. You can't win them all. That's propagate for you. So you've already taken your turn. You can kind of move back a little bit now. You've done what you needed to do. Then... Good enough there, and then... They do have some minus move over here. We could send that over if we wanted to. The lack of movement does hurt a bit. Or the lack of adjustable skill range is what I meant to say. So we've got snaps set up for next time, but nothing else. And then I guess we poke this guy. Wand user's gonna take out the accursed at the very least. Uh-oh. Maybe they're going to take them out. Yeah, but I'm blown away by how effectively these Twisted got taken out of the equation by the snare. Like they're still just thinking about coming to hang out. And just barely. I think we're fine sending some poison in this way. Just to get rid of the panic there. And then okay. We're not doing amazingly on panic, but it's pretty good. I need that mana. Get out of here. So everybody's right now is getting about 12% damage from Hana. Which in and of itself, aggregate is not terrible. Like that's still a lot of aggregate damage across the team. I did that just to isolate the Twisted. And I think I'm probably just going to spend the full turn here poking this guy. Oh, and maybe we're going to need a little... Okay, that looks all right. No, we've been a little light on gear. Just full stop. Someone else is going to finish that off so that I can toss one poison here. Yeah, so far our gear is pretty lacking, but we also haven't had many lucky level ups. So, okay, we got this. Oh yeah, we got the snap procced, didn't we? We did. So we can reach out and touch someone. I'm having fun with the Gauntlet. I had some people in my YouTube comments say that the Gauntlet was awesome and now it's ruined. I don't know that I agree. Which one of you is in the Haven? You're in the Haven? I think it is in an interesting place. That's my... I think it's in an interesting place. That it's such a novel thing. Like being able to every once in a while just like reach out and delete some fools is cool. Hold on, you're here. Yeah, it's way more unique. I'm thrilled with the change. Yeah, we've only picked up one multi-hit across everyone so far. The skill range is important, though. You know, like, it's not to be underestimated, but... How does two gauntlets interact together? Do they have split georeservoirs? Sadly, they did not historically. We may get an opportunity to test that before this run is done. But yeah, historically, no. They were not split. So... And I think that's okay. I don't think double gauntlet is the play. I'm just going to run away from this Twisted, I think. Let's see, you're a dwarf. So if I move to here, I can toss you. There we go, and then we can reach out and touch someone. It's cool. It is. It just is. I'm not saying that it's going to be like the best item in the game or anything like that. The best weapon, that is. But it feels so much better than it felt before. It's fun. Hey, Cash, how's it going? Things are going well over here. We're doing some gauntlet science, and it's feeling fun. Which, like, at the end of the day, this is a game of fun. If the last spell ends up being a fun game, you're gonna get 0 complaints out of me. Okay, so you move to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we move you to there, and now that Twisted is not going to be a problem. In what world is that the direction that this Twisted runs? Oh. Well, that's interesting. We're just going to let this guy keep coming in. Well, now I just want to see if this Twisted actually kills that itself. So it decided to attack it once, but then it changed its mind on the second time. Curious. Okay, you have Mana Collector, so let's start out by getting as many crits as we can on this guy. There we go. And then for no reason other than it's fun, I'm gonna go snap. I'm gonna go snap a fool. Gauntlet users when Geo Reservoir procs. Is that a scrub daddy with eyes? That's a very disturbing picture. All right, are we going for our last hero right now? I feel like we're going for our last hero right now. Let's do our level ups first, though, I guess. AP for Hunna's great. The XP gain might be a little late on night 6. So did the patch do something good for the Gauntlet? Yes, it did. Oh, as a side note, while we're rocking and or rolling here, I think. Let me double check really quickly. I think the command for TLS exclamation point guide. Let's try that out. Let's see if that indeed fires the way that I think it's going to fire. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. And... didn't work at all? Oh, no, there it goes. I'm guessing that link, if I double check it here. Yeah, so that's the patch guide. Nice. Perfect. It worked just the way that I wanted it to. So if you want to know all the patch notes, I'll link the guide in chat so that you can go check it out. We don't know how long the final night is anymore. Maybe we're better off going Fortress Master. We're probably better off going Fortress Master. Right now, all you're getting is isolation. We could pick up some resistance reduction, though, and make that worth it. But Big Game Hunter definitely goes first. I kind of want to roll for... Nah, we need the rolls for the primary because we got garbage offered up here. But yeah, that's the patch notes. But the short version is the Gauntlet got a pretty massive overhaul that I think is really fun. Like, I just think that it's a really cool concept. More propagation bounces is great over here. Our accuracy is looking good, so I won't mess with that. Let's take some damage. The biggest thing that we're looking for is a Bless Medallion. I didn't end up taking any dodge, so we're not going to grab that. And then... What is this hero? Poison... What? Poison Sadist, and I didn't take any of the poison perks? I don't know what this hero is. I guess I'll take Potent Toxins, though. I've taken no poison damage up. I guess I have taken some. Okay. I guess we'll keep going then on that. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is here. We have 60% accuracy on this hero. Hello. How you doing? Okay, let's do our level up and then roll once. Sure. Short-sighted thief, that's probably good enough. Level 11 is always level 11. I really want a Blood Mage Dwarf. We have not had a Blood Mage Dwarf, and it makes me sad. But let's build a couple ballistas. We don't get a lot, but switching over to gear and getting your heroes strong, I think is the better play on Runenberg. A warp crystal for your troubles. Don't mind if I do. Nasal Helm just sells well, so we'll grab it. 2 propagation bounces on a tome. And yeah, okay, that tome will be fun. I think the tome is going to go with the... Do we want to play with collateral damage? There is something to be said about collateral damage. Collateral damage plus shower of blows. If you have both. I've never really thought about having both of those. That could be interesting. Night Owl Medallion. We don't really know how long the final night is going to be. So that's an interesting question. Like, I don't... Night Owl used to be really good on this. That's a spear and a half, I will say. So, Illustrious, just as a throwback to previous discussions about Omen of Rarity, I feel like I've had more rare items pop up on this run than we did on the other one. Like, and I know that's, you know, that's very subjective, obviously, but it's like, it kind of boggles my mind that, let's see, so you're a poison stun hero, so I'm going to give you the stun helm. I know you did a breakdown on the rarity changes, but I'm just saying, like, just in terms of feel, it's kind of surprising to me. Okay, so our Shower of Blows hero doesn't have a second slot. I think I'm going to give our Snappist collateral damage for the time being. I don't think you need this, and I'd rather sell it. This is going to get sold. Then this can go somewhere else. Harv is still in a weird place. But we'll give you that. We'll give you that. This was just for selling. These pants, though, are really nice. Where's Harv? Harv was a little light on AP, I seem to remember. Yeah, we'll give Harv those. And then... Ooh, these are really nice stun pants. Maybe we give Harv the stun pants. That gets Harv up to 58% stun, and that's fine. And then Runper can take that. I'm going to hang on to the dagger for the moment. There we go. Let's get our last hero. It's going to be Gorthan. On Corpse Files, epic chance is 12 to 16%. Rare is 32 to 42, and uncommon is 60 to 80. Okay. All right, let's grab you. Come on, Blood Mage. Just give me a Blood Mage. Okay, so I have had people in my comments say I'm sleeping on... I mean, we do have a momentum build here, for sure. But they've told me that I'm sleeping on Blood Mage and taking potion support stuff. Jolly Drinker, unfortunately, does not give you a potion slot, so I think we go this way. So we're gonna try this out. We're gonna try out... We're gonna try this out. We have Bodybuilder. So we're not gonna go Bodybuilder either. So this is gonna be a Blood Mage. It's gonna be a weird freaking Blood Mage. They have like none of the Sanguine Fuel-ish type perks that I'm looking for. This is gonna be a Momentum Blood Mage. A tanky Momentum Blood Mage. I don't have to do physical damage if I'm not going Vampire. Very good point. I mean, I think this is the build. So this is going to be a... What are we getting from Blood Mage then? Well, I think we're going Shield. We're going War Shield Pistol? Do we care about Heart of the Party? Sure, we care about Heart of the Party. Okay, so this is going to be weird. So this is going to be a MBM. Our first MBM with a heavy emphasis on potions. For the time being, they're going to go Spear and Pistol. Maybe they can go Spear and Sword for now. Wait, or was I going to go Spear and... Oh, man. That War Shield is nice. Potion Mage? We could do that. I don't know if I'm going to have any potions, though. If I sell all of this, I'm 4 shy of being able to buy that. We could sell this shield because we're not going to be able to use it. I think this is worth picking up. But we are going to need some potions. Eventually. To take advantage of our potion magery. Oh, we also only need 1 potion slot. Hold on a second. Hold on. So we do this instead. We do Jolly Drinker for even more mobility. All right, let's get our perks. This is going to be the most mobile hero I think I've ever created. At least that's the way it's looking right now. Whenever you crit, restore 2 health at the end of turn up to 20. Blood Collector is so bad. Is that... I might still take it? Because I'm not sure... I guess Exploit Weakness is just going to be better. Okay. So we took this so we can proc some Opportunism off Resistance Reduction. 20 health healing receives modifiers. That's a good call out to keep in mind. I don't think we need to be any more defensive because we have thickness. I'll pick up some crit. I think that's fine. Yes, Zealot. I am indeed. I am indeed. Now for this hero, we want Berserk if we can find it on a medallion. I don't think we need any more movement ever under any circumstances. Yeah, it was mentioned. You were the one who mentioned on the YouTube comments too, weren't you? We do need, at some point, I think we're going to have to replace this Mithril Spear, unfortunately. Or we don't use the War Shield. I don't know. Thickness only takes us up to 50% resistance, so I think I will do that. Take a bit of armor, there's nothing wrong with that. We took some crit, so we'll take some crit power. We'll take some momentum just so we can stack that up a bit. This hero is going to be weird. Our skill range is already really high, right? It's only +2? How? Oh, we must have -1 from just being, from our hero's baseline. I think a bit of skill range is going to be important. Yep. Well, healing receive will get taken. Did I skip? I probably skipped some healing receives. I was not thinking about it. We got a little bit of healing received. We didn't get a lot, but the first night for Gorthan here is going to be a little awkward, I think. I wish I hadn't bought that. Mood swings, mana crystal. Let's consolidate all the potions that we do have over here since we get extra uses out of them. But yeah, we're going to have to buy some healing potions at some point very soon. But I don't think this night's going to be too bad. Let's put you over here with Gorandir and our Blood Mage. And that means that... Actually, it's a really good idea to put you up here, like on this side. Put the Poison Hero here. Put our Snappist here, because if we get ahead over here, Runper is going to be great at backing us up on the other side. And then we'll put like you here, and we can put like you here. Okay. We have 2 gold and 3 materials. Night number 7 of our Runenberg testing session. Here we go. Hey, Omakaskai. What's that? I'm gonna call you Oma. I apologize if I got that one wrong, but welcome on in. Good to see you. Right off the bat, plus 13% feels lovely. Did I really not get this dead? Jeez. Get some health gone. Let's see. I mean, those are numbers. The Gauntlet's base damage is quite strong. I can wait on the boomer. We don't need to hurry on the boomer. I think I will get rid of the archer though. There's just no need. Harv, how are you doing? Do you have epidemic? No, I was smart and didn't take epidemic on you. That's good. This poor guy's got 1,000 poison on him. He's not going to walk away from that one. There we go. You're all done. I don't mind having the boomer come all the way in, so I think that's fine. I think I'll step out and just try and get rid of that. Does this kill anybody? This doesn't kill anybody, so we're just softening people up with it. Might as well use it. Okay, next turn, Gorthon will get to do some work. Although I'm gonna try and keep it to not. Looking at the file for wave swap definitions, and there is no mention of archers on the enemy list for this night. So in Lustrous, there is almost every wave in the game has placeholders for like random tier 3 or random tier 2. So that would be my expectation is that archers were one of the random slots. So there's always like a fixed set of enemies that attack, and then there's always a set of like a random tier 2. Are you serious right now? Are you for real, Elite Claw? Energetic Elite Claw? I am not amused. Okay, so let's start out with where are we gonna drop this? It's not taking advantage of the range, but that's some numbers. Okay, and then we've proc Geo Reservoir, so I should use that on something good. Let's have you take a step back. And then we'll toss one of those here. Okay. And then one last snap for the road on this guy. That's good numbers. Okay, now let's see. You are doing work. I love it. Okay, so let's see. So you're gonna do the poison dance. I see now enemy tier 2 value equals 2 quote. If you want to paste a screenshot into chat, in Lustrous, I can take a look and see what I see. Okay, we're not currently overheating sufficiently. This is only hitting this guy, and I'm so happy to delete him that way. That's absolutely my favorite and my preference. All right, this should be... Should make very quick work of all of these guys. Probably should have done that with a hand crossbow attack. There was no need to do the extra work there. And then you... I'm killing things a little faster than I want to be. In terms of killing them outside, but... I think it's okay. Hey, Spartan! The new Gauntlet is weird. Let me see if I can demonstrate. I think it's really cool though. I think it's a very interesting concept. All right, let me take a look here. Yeah, so in Lustrous, that's two separate lines, right? So the tier 1 enemy has a multiplier weight of 0.5, and then the tier 2 enemy doesn't call out a multiplier weight, which means that it's just the default of 1. So it is, I believe it is a no weight, which means 1 weight. I think that's the way the defaults work on that one. Yeah, okay. Let me get the demonstration going. All right, so let's see. So I need to get some snaps ready. Hold on. So okay, so nowadays with Gauntlet, the snap is no longer range modifiable at all, but it hits significantly harder. And then when Geo Reservoir procs, you gain 6 range plus 3 times your hero's skill range. So look at the range that I have on Shockwave right now. This hero here can shockwave this enemy here because it has vision also. Or we could do it up here. It's bizarre. Yeah, and Lustrous. If you look at the Lakeberg one, because that's another one that has some weird stuff. There's some places where it does some templated stuff, and it doesn't actually do a wave definition for some knights at all. Exactly like that. And also it works on this one too, although we can only do this one orthogonally. But yeah, it's a fun something or other. But we'll do that, and then we will... Am I gonna snap you? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get much other value out of this hero this turn, so let's... So we do that, and then we get one more long range obliteration. There we go. I love it though. I think it's fun. It's a fun, interesting new mechanic that we did not have before that makes the Gauntlet feel unique and special. Which is all I ever want for any weapon. Yes, but so in Lustrous, to help you kind of like understand that because it took me a while to understand it as well. The way to look at that one is go up to the top of Lakeberg, and you will see that Lakeberg has a flag that causes it to inherit its waves from a different map. So that's the way that works. Is Lakeberg is essentially building on top of another map's definition. I think it might be Gildenberg, but I don't remember. It just copies the wave definitions from Night 9. How does Runenberg feel after the patch? I see you're not on the last night, but how are the waves so far? Is it fine or overwhelming? It's fine. Yeah, I have yet to find anything that feels particularly scary here. Like it all feels a-okay. No major dangers or anything like that. I would say the waves do not feel meaningfully more difficult. They feel about the same way as they used to. It's backwards. Gildenberg is copying from Lakeburg. Then is Lakeburg copying from Glenwald? Because there's definitely... Lakeburg definitely has a template definition up at the beginning. Or at least it used to. They might have changed it. But I remember looking at it and eventually figuring out where... And yes, Elderlick does copy from Lakeburg. That I remember. Oh, you're an energetic. You're an energetic guardian, are you? I see how it is. Runenberg copies from Glenwall. Yeah, it makes things a lot tougher to read. That's one note that I will make, and I still haven't fully figured out the way it all ties together. I think some of the errors in my Lakeburg spreadsheet, or in my corpse pile or wave composition spreadsheet, came from the fact that I couldn't always perfectly figure out where the heck enemies were supposed to be coming from, which was odd. Okay, that was all good. Now I think I can kill these three with just snaps. If I could probably do this, right? Get that, and now we can snap over here. There we go. Yeah, it's fun snapping things. What can I say? The snaps are joyful. What file do you pull wave directions from? Because they are in the spawn definitions. Yeah, no, I think that's where you get them from. I don't think there's a different location for them. I mean, are you seeing them there? I'd have to go back and look. It's been a minute since I looked at those particular game files. So we'll finish you off there. Then you don't have a secondary weapon? Poor Harv. Harv has had a tough go of things. I remember someone was like, do you run Poison Heroes anymore? So here we are running Poison Heroes, I guess, if nothing else. There's a spawn directions definition that defines the directions used in spawn definitions. That sounds correct. So the way that spawning works, just to refresh my memory for lack of something better. The way that spawning works is there's a number of spawners that get randomly assigned on the edges of the map. Don't shoot my inn. I need that for recruiting heroes. I don't actually need that anymore. I also completely forgot that our Gauntlet user has a tome. Should be using that as well. See, but it's the one thing I will say is this. There's still a problem with Gauntlet cannibalizing Contagion for sure. Let's see. So now we have this unfortunate situation where for fun we'll do this. All right. Yeah, we had an unfortunate situation where I couldn't enable Snap. in time. Okay. And then you over here. So let's see. Now we have... Oh, we got great poison sharing going on over here. We can do that. These 3 archers aren't going to know what hit them. Oops. We still have your full turn. All right, you're going to come over here, I think, to start. And you're not standing next to the inn. So we got that going for us. Not randomly. There's a predetermined number of spawn points for each type. Correct, but where they're located is random in Lustrous. So basically what they do is they take each edge as a line, and then they choose random locations along that line. And that's what ultimately ends up being the markers that you see. That's the random part. That's the random part. All right, so we're gonna take some panic here. It seems unavoidable. Well, with enough movement, we might have a chance here, but probably not. I think we're gonna end up. Yeah, I don't think we're... Oh, we do have a warp crystal, though, and more... Okay, yeah. Not as bad as I expected it to be. If I focus on mostly isolated enemies, I'll get some refunds here. Oh, no refund there, though. Okay, well, we stayed under 2. That feels pretty good. Drag, the gauntlet is weird. It's weird but also cool. Let me show you really quickly if you haven't checked it out yet. The deal with the gauntlet is that it is low range, and then when you proc Geo Reservoir, it becomes insanely high range, which was kind of the concept that I talked about when I talked about some of the ways that I would have adjusted it. But I think it's really cool. Now it is incredibly unique as a weapon. So okay, so let's proc stuff. So now all of a sudden with Geo Reservoir we have 24 range on our skill, and if we hit Sharp Eye, that goes up to 30 range. Like, look at this, we can target anywhere on the map, basically, which is super cool and super fun. I think I'll probably toss my first propagate over here. Yeah, that was good. And then we can snap once, snap twice. That'll reproc us, so we get another one. Let's grab this cluster here. Now make Geocannon non-orthogonal, and it's quite strong. That would be very strong. That would be quite strong indeed. Getting rid of these boomers seems like the play. Oh, we get one more of these. And then this guy's not, yeah, he's not coming that far in. We will need someone else to come down and help out on this side, I think. But we're making good progress. Cannon did not. Cannon got a little bit of a glow up. It's now unblockable, which is pretty cool. And they also made Shockwave have a 3-turn snare instead of having an armor debuff, which I think is way better. We're doing some good poison stuff here, as a side note. Are we still overheating? We are. Nice. Let me just make sure I'm not standing next to anything. That gets a kill on you, so I don't mind doing that. And then I'll just toss that over there. Yeah, and that'll make you easy to kill. All right, and then this archer here is very awkward. Let's start by tossing our multi-hit hero. And then we can at least finish off this crew. Bad ordering there. Let's do 2 there and 1 there. There we go. Oh, heck yeah, El Pepe. I'm so glad. I'm glad you found it helpful and useful. That is always what I strive to do. So thank you for letting me know that I hit the mark on it. Thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate it. Actually, before I move back, I don't think I need to leave these archers in the mix. Okay, that's all fine. Now you still have actions. We got a lot of archers over here. Let's make it less archers. I don't think we're gonna have a problem with corpses anymore, so less archers is less problems. Yeah, we're gonna keep working on the website version of that build guide, and I'm super excited to hear that people are liking it and finding it helpful. We are using one of the builds from that guide today. Yep, 36 more followers to 1K on Twitch. Feels pretty good. If anybody isn't followed, now is a great moment, and if you are followed and you want to take the next step on your journey, going over to my YouTube and tossing me a sub on there is always greatly appreciated as well. Oh my word, Dio decides to chip in. Thank you so much, Dio. Too satisfying and useful. That's what I always aim for. Too satisfying and useful seems like I hit the mark perfectly. Didn't there used to be a skill similar to Snap before the Gauntlet? Yes, it was called Shocking Touch, and it was a skill on the Scepter. And but it did not have, it was range modifiable, and it did a fair amount of damage and cost mana, and it was the number 2 skill on the Scepter, I believe. Okay, let's double up this poison, and double it up again. Okay, I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get the boomer here. You are out of action, so we do need to kill these 2 guys with you. Okay, and then unfortunately, actually, do I need any help over here? I'm a little okay. Actually, we can do that, and then we can get all 3 of these guys. Oh, you're gonna need to move, aren't you? Yep. Okay, so now the only panic causers we have are in this corner. And unfortunately, well, I think what we can do is we can walk to here, I guess, and get a toss. Oof. That was a disappointing result there. All right, we got it. We're almost there. Who still has actions? Oh, our snapper. Oh, the reason you had so much movement was because we hadn't even snapped with you yet. I see. So we probably shouldn't have moved you. I need to get a little more movement here if we're gonna do anything. Because ironically, the best way for our snapper to help out on this side. Oh, and you need to move out of. Okay, there we go. So we do that, and now. We need one more transfer. So the new Gauntlet, I think, is pretty interesting, because now I can come over here and clean up the last of the panic. Oh, it's good. It's good. I think the Gauntlet is very cool. Could use skill range button on the Gauntlet guy. So, Kassas, this is actually an interesting thing. The Gauntlet's skills are no longer range modifiable. So you can't, so the skill range button only increases the range that we get from Geo Reservoir. So like to demonstrate, right? If right now I can hit this tile here, oops, I can hit this tile here. If I use my skill range, I can still only hit this tile here because it is not range modifiable, but Geo Reservoir increases the base range of the skills. So that's how that works. And I think it was a very clever way that they implemented it without needing to do code changes. So now that I've charged it, now I get 30 range on my skills. And I can be like, let's snap this guy. Oh, it's so satisfying. I love it. I really do. I think it was very... I actually think the Gauntlet is sleeper interesting now. I think we're going to be able... It's going to potentially enable some, like, unique builds. But it's weird. Don't get me wrong. It's weird. I had a decent amount of fun grinding out the 1K achievements. Which is your most disliked weapon? Two-handed sword. Thanks. I think this Gauntlet change means that I think the two-handed sword is my wait, so collateral damage just became active. What does that mean? Oh, okay, so wait, it just means that there is an enemy in range. No, what does it mean that it just became active? Every enemy dodges, cast collateral hit skill on a random enemy within 2 range. Interesting. I don't know. I don't think I've seen collateral hit proc. There is something to be said about the one hero challenge and Gauntlet being a pair. For sure. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there. It does look like we got our 3 elite corpses, which means we're gonna end up leaving 1 mountain out to dry, I believe. Yes, we are. It's just the way it goes. Oh yeah, we got mountains on mountains. Mountains on mountains. Let's see. So you are... We would still like your health pool to go up. But that health upgrade doesn't look very good. We get more from armor because you have organic armor, so we'll grab that. And then we'll just grab some isolation. Oh wait, I could upgrade a house to get the mountain. But there should be 2 mountains here. Oh no, wait, there's not. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot we were light on upgrades of houses, so we can do 2 and get this one. Thank you for calling that out, Kessass. I blanked. I thought we were already at 12. Normally on this night, sometimes you get a full 5 mountains and 3 elites, and you can't get all of them. So my brain was just looking for that, and yeah. I'm looking for one last hit, a multi-hit. We didn't get it, but it was worth searching for, I think, since we had something good on that one. Were you the one who has septic shock? Yeah, so we'll stun isn't the worst thing in the world. Your crit is decent. Poor Harv. Poor Harv's over here like... Hey guys, can I just get like another weapon or something? Nothing crazy. I'm just over here with 1 leftover druid staff that isn't even upgraded. As I disappeared when you had 4 heroes, I must ask the build for the new heroes. Yeah. I'll get to that in 1 second, the dud. I'll go over all of them. Sure, that looks like a fine thing to pick up. Poor Harv indeed. Let's see. You can just take some damage. Gosh, at 37 damage and Runper hitting as hard as they are with the Gauntlet. The Gauntlet's in an interesting place. We have a lot of stuff to grab. Let's see. So I am going to do warp gates on this one. So I'll put a warp gate here. A warp gate here. I just realized Gauntlet. Actually, maybe I could cheat out this warp gate a little bit, probably. Yeah, maybe let's put the warp gate there. I'll tuck a warp gate here. Put a warp gate here. And then I think I'm feeling good on warp gates. I guess we have a pretty big gap in the middle here. So let's put like a warp gate on this corner. Well, we don't really have one that services this side. And this could be a corrupted stone. So I guess I put 1 here and I put 1 here. All right. I think that was decent coverage. We'll see. We'll see. I wasn't thinking too hard about it. There's some healing received for our main squeeze if we want it. Yeah, I'll grab that for our bloodless blood mage. This looks like a reroll to me. This also looks... Let's re-roll this one. I don't know if we're going War Shield. We don't have a lot of synergy with War Shield right now. I'll probably just grab it because it sells well, though. Because this one, I didn't see anything that was selling quite that well. I kind of said I wanted to go pistol as the other half of that hero. But they don't have proc shot, so... Maybe that was not the play. I kind of feel like pistol spear makes more sense, but we could go pistol shield. The spear is just pretty sick. I may re-recruit a hero. We have some heroes who are pretty janky at the moment. It's a nice chess piece. Harv is the middle child. Truer words, truer words. Harv is neither first to the party nor last. What you skipped was the best weapon in the game, two-handed sword for worst weapon in the game. We're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one, I think. You're entitled to your opinions, but they're bad. $85.74. Let's grab that. Look at all that reliability on those greaves. Wow. Everyone is entitled to wrong opinions. Well, especially when those wrong opinions are clearly just trolling. Don't think I don't know. Ooh, exploit weakness medal is pretty interesting. $10 beers, please. Take some helmets for our heroes that don't have helmets. I'd rather sell and get a stack of money. Woo, that's a lot of plus damage, isn't it? Good, a casual 31% damage and reliability and opportunism and crit. That's a nice helm, though. I will grab that one. Okay. So let's see. So I bought this shield because more healing received is more healing received. That's trash. You could just use that, I guess. Who doesn't have exploit weakness already? Hana could use exploit weakness, but they don't really have a slot for it. You would do well with exploit weakness, I feel like. Yeah, you don't care about this stun. We'll give you exploit weakness. That's good. Then I was thinking that you get that chess piece and Garundarir. No, not Garundarir. Hana instead. I picked up a chess piece that I was like, this would be great for... Oh, no, it's the pants. It's like the pants have a ton of health on them. Let's get you those. And then... someone's going to want this action point thingy, but let's see. I think Garundarir gets that chess piece, which means that Hana can take that hand-me-down. You get a new cannon. Not that it's very good. The boots are not that interesting. Then you can take this because it's more armor. That gets you more health. We're going to have to do a lot of work to get their health down. That's trash. That's trash. You don't have a lot of movement or a lot of that, so you can take that. This right here. I'll drop a little poison damage for another AP. That's good. That can be sold. Okay. I guess for now, Harv can take the shield. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing with Harv. Oh, did I sell a tier 4 chest? Ah, this chest is trash. It's not gonna move the needle for gore here. I mean, I guess they'd gain like a couple movement off of it. I'd rather find something better for them though. And for 58's a lot of money. I'd rather give them the steel pauldrons. These are a little cheaper. I'll hang on to the steel pauldrons there, and we can sell that. That was a fair call out. I'll grab that. Someone will use it. We need potions for our potion blood mage, or they will perish. Aggressiveness. Still haven't figured out a way to make aggressiveness work. unfortunately. It's a lot of health on that great axe. A lot of health on that great axe. Hold on. We're doing weird things. So we need... I can't really put that there. I don't know. Okay, maybe the great axe doesn't work the way that I hoped that it did. You can get a teleport. I'd love to get you a warp crystal. Yeah, I don't think I was thinking we could go great axe cannon, but I feel like late game that doesn't leave us much in the way of options. And then over here for a poison mage, do we really need 2 druid staffs? I don't think we do. Aggressiveness, I don't think, has a place in our lineup. That's a nice cannon, but I don't think we spend the money on it. Ooh, there's a multi-hit cannon. That one I might grab. We do like condensed hate, but I don't think we like it quite enough. You drop 50% poison on my druid staff, boy. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna hurt us too terribly badly. All right, so we'll do that. Okay, our goal is to get all health potions in there. In fact, that, and that, I think, are all going away. So now we have a pistol, which means that we're at least going to be able to proc momentum to get some mobility. I wish the energy potions had a duration on them of 1. That would be super cool. I should probably buy this hand crossbow. It doesn't really align with what I'm doing, but it seems like it's okay. Yeah, I don't remember to use them. It is a problem. Okay, let's see. That's a nice chess piece. Smith's anvil, sadly, I don't think is worth the price of admission. I will grab a damage pot though, like a higher level one. That'll be interesting, since I don't know that we're gonna get full health pots, nor do I think we necessarily need them. Now, do we want to go shield, or do we want to go spear? I think we go spear instead. This shield is bonkers, but yes, that was dry humor. Yes, apologies. Yeah, that I was making a joke because that item was ridiculously strong. That chess piece is too expensive. It's good, but it's too expensive. Sheer power. Interesting. More skill range. Health pot we'll take. Maybe we'll take a beer too. Maybe we'll do something like that. Get some damage rolling, get some beer rolling. We can give someone else this. Give it to you in case you need to heal, which hopefully you won't. Sheer power, the purple on the top there is quite striking. I'm mainly rolling looking for blessing, if I'm being honest. Let's see. That's nice. The leather cape is also really nice. Leather capes are really good. You're a poison hero. You just picked up some more poison. You're at 330. Harv is at 260. Our poison heroes are not exceptional, but I don't think it's the end of the world. I could take the leather cape. There's level 5 health potion too. But I'm going to keep rolling. I'm looking for action 5 AP action point offhand. Sheer power again. Sometimes I do think the RNG is a little broken. Little bit broken. That's a really nice offhand crossbow, but this one's fine too. I don't think we don't really have anything to sell. Yeah, I don't think we bother. We can put the offhand crossbow here though. The lesser offhand crossbow. Still good. Okay. So I'm not going to bother building walls, I don't think. I suspect, and only time will tell on this one, but they said they've shortened the nights. So I'm wondering if this is going to be over, like, before the horde really starts applying pressure. That's my curiosity, I will say. Let's see. So here's our here's our momentum blood mage. They're going to be over there. We'll have our snappist kind of like over here. Have a poison person over here. Have the other poison person like in this corner here. And maybe you over here. We kind of left this corner unattended. So maybe I'll put you like over here and you can retreat back to this if you need to. Okay. Oh yeah, that is weird, isn't it? I don't think I've ever seen a boss night where it wasn't 4 skull flags. That's weird. Makes me want to switch you and you. Actually, maybe having our gauntlet user on a slightly lighter side isn't the worst idea. Okay, well, let's give it a go. Oh yeah, free building abilities. Who needs some mana? How much mana do you have? Oh, you have a very small mana pool. So you can take that, and then you have a bigger mana pool, so you can take that. Perfect.